The upcoming election was extremely competitive. Where all the other politicians were immersed in worry, there was a politician of Tunakpur village, Hira Ram. His special man Pappu said to him,
"Hello Netaji, I am coming after searching every nook and corner of the village. And there is good news for you. I have come to know that like last time, this time also no one is contesting against you in the election."
On this statement of Pappu, Hira Ram said,
"It was bound to happen because whoever dares to stand against me, I will make such a situation that forget about standing in the election. He will never be able to stand on his feet."
Laughing, Hira Ram further said,
"Just let me win the election once. After that, whatever money I will get from the government, I will build a big swimming pool in my house."
On hearing this, Pappu started pressing the feet of Hira Ram.
If you are able to save some money after making the swimming pool, then please help me to buy a motorcycle because my wife is very fond of sitting on the back of the motorcycle.
Yes. Okay, I will see. Now you press my legs properly.
Hira Ram was relaxing when one of his men came running there.
Netaji, it's staggering.
Hey, what happened to you, Bholu? Has your wife run away with someone?
Oh, no, Netaji. My luck is not so good that my wife will run away leaving me.
Okay, then why are you so anxious?
Actually, Netaji, just now I have heard that Sunil, son of Ballu of the village, he is contesting against you in the forthcoming elections.
On hearing this, Hira Ram was astonished and stood up.
What are you saying, Bholu?
It's a foolproof news, Netaji.
Sunil has got so much audacity that he has come to compete with me. Now let's go and get his name removed from the election list.
After saying this, Hira Ram started leaving. Then his man Pappu said,
"Netaji, let's take this mango along with us so that you can finish it on the way."
Hey Pappu, here my entire work is going to finish and your mind is stuck up in eating the mangoes. Come on, shut your dirty mouth and come with me quietly.
After some time, Hira Ram and his men arrived at Sunil's home.
"Hey, Hira Ramji, how do you come to our small hut today? You are most welcome. Please come."
I heard that in this election you are also going to contest this time.
Yes, Netaji. You have heard correctly. Many people of this village want me to contest for elections this time. And I also want to do something for the development of this village. Actually, I am contesting for this reason only.
Hey, don't worry about the development of the village. I am there for that. You just worry about yourself. Understood?
What do you mean?
The point is that you are a young and strong man. More than half of your life is still left over. Now, at this age, if your hands and legs will be broken, then what will you do?
What do you mean by that, Netaji?
I just want to say this much. Withdraw your name from the election. It will be good for you and everyone else. Otherwise, I will break you right from tip to toe.
Netaji, I was very much prepared for this type of your lecture. But let me tell you also one thing, I will contest this election and will fight against you at any cost.
Okay, brother, I am going now, but we will meet very soon.
After Hira Ram left the place, Sunil's wife Shanti said to him,
"Hey, listen, I am very much scared that this Hira Ram will do something wrong to you."
Don't worry, no matter what he does, I will achieve my goal in any circumstances. I will not back down in any case. I will also see how Hira Ram wins this election.
The very next day, Hira Ram's men were shouting at the top of their voice at the crossroads.
Hey, listen. All the villagers will get a unique gift from Hari Ramji's side. Someone will get an Android phone and some will get a loan without interest.
When the villagers heard this, they all gathered near him. Sunil and his wife Shanti were standing at a distance and watching all this.
How this miser Hira Ram is distributing so many things to everyone for free? There is definitely something black in the lentils.
No, Shanti, there is something not black in the lentils, but as I believe, whole the lentils are black. Do one thing, you go home, I will find out about it.
Sunil's wife left from there in an auto. In the evening, when Sunil was returning back to his home, someone watched the vegetable bag from his hand. Sunil turned and saw that some people were standing in front of him.
Hey, who are you? And why are you blocking my way?
On listening to Sunil's words, one of the men approached him and covered his face with a black cloth. Before Sunil could understand anything, they began ruthlessly kicking him.
Hey, why are you hitting me? Who are you guys? What harm have I done to you? Hey, don't hit me.
After some time, everyone fled from there. Sunil removed the black cloth from his face and said in pain,
I know very well, Hiraram, that this is all your trick. It is you who has sent goons to beat me up. I will not spare you now.
Upon stating this, he proceeded directly to Hiraram's residence rather than returning to his own home. Observing Sunil's state, Hiraram teased him by saying,
Hey Sunil, what happened to you? It appears that when you have gone to ask people for votes, instead of votes, people hurt you.
After saying this, Hiraram started laughing out loud.
Hiraram, I know very well that this is all your trick. You have sent goons to beat me up. Remember, now I will not spare you.
Well, then what proof do you have that I have done all these things?
Sunil became silent on Hiraram's question.
Oh, tell me, brother, what made you stop talking? Do you have a mouthful of curd?
Remember, Hiraram, I will make curd of your brain very soon and get you such a kick from the public that you will not be able to sit on the leader's chair.
Yeah, come on, get lost. I have seen a lot like you.
Sunil started leaving from there. Same time, Hiraram got a call. He picked up the phone and said,
Hello? Yes, sir. Don't worry at all. Our victory is certain. Because the money given by the government to build the road, I used it to give gifts to the villagers. Now you just wait and watch. Everyone will vote for me only.
As soon as Sunil heard Hiraram's words, he was shocked. He immediately took out his mobile from his pocket and started recording video of Hiraram's words.
Anyways, the villagers are nincompoops. They will never come to know that I have betrayed them like this. They will help us to win the elections by voting for me like fools. And I will keep warming my pockets with the development money after winning the elections.
Next day, a big stage was set up on the cricket ground in the village where Hiraram would deliver his speech. All the villagers were ready to listen to him. After some time, Hiraram came and started giving his speech.
My dear villagers, you people are very intelligent. There is no need to tell you anything about me. You know very well that how readily do I spend my time for your betterment.
While Hiraram was speaking, Sunil reached the back of the stage. He had a CD in his hand. Looking at the CD, he said,
I should quickly replace the CD with the CD of Hariram's CD of 5-year plan. Then the truth will come out in front of all the innocent villagers. Oil and truth must come out.
My dream is to make this village bigger and more golden than any city in the next 5 years. And that's why I have prepared a 5-year development plan. I want to show you about my 5-year plan.
After saying this, Hiraram stood on the side of the stage and the 5-year plan made by him started playing in front of the people.
Hello? Yes, sir. Don't worry at all. Our victory is certain because these villagers are nincompoops.
When the CD started playing, Hiraram was stunned to see it. Inside the CD, it was clearly visible how Hiraram, while talking on the phone, was telling how he had used the village development fund for his own benefit and how he was cheating the villagers. On seeing all this, Hiraram got petrified.
Hey, listen, this is all a lie. I have been trapped. Who is the one who has made this video?
As soon as Hiraram asked, a voice came.
Hiraram, I'm the one who has exposed your wrong deeds.
When Hiraram looked towards the front, Sunil was standing there.
Oh, Sunil, you have so much courage. You defamed me in front of the villagers. I will not spare you.
After saying this, Hiraram ran towards Sunil and grabbed him by the collar. Then suddenly, two cops came on the stage and said to Hiraram,
You are fully exposed and now under arrest. Now it's your turn to go to the jail and eat dry flatbread.
The police took Hiraram from there. As soon as Hiraram left that place, the villagers started raising slogans.
We support Sunil brother! We support!
After a few days, everyone came to know that Sunil had won the election.